everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. My name is Katie Carson. I'm the Duchess of Suds here on this channel. I'm so excited to have you here for another installment of the Merry and Bright holiday collection over here at Royalty Soaps. It's gonna be so much fun. Today we're actually going to be making an artisan soap, so no frosting on top. It has been adapted from an earlier recipe of mine. It is still just as beautiful. It smells fabulous. You're gonna love it. And without further ado, let's make some soap. This soap is one of the ones I am the most excited about because I am transforming it from a frosted soap to an artisan soap. So there's not going to be any frosting on it, but there's still going to be some embeds. We're going to keep a lot of the same colors, and I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle. So here I am just adding in my lye water solution. It's at room temperature, which for me today is a little bit cooler. It's about 78 degrees. Just going to blend this up with my stick blender on high. That's going to take me about 30 seconds for a batch this big. Now I'm going to pour off my accent colors. Okay, so let's talk colorants. The first thing that I'm adding in is some Sparkle Me Aqua. This is going to go into our base container right here. It's going to make our white really, really shimmery even after the soap has cured. And then of course I'm adding a little bit of titanium dioxide to that. Let it all get out of my cup. Next up, we're adding a little bit of Shocker Blue into our first accent color, and then a little bit of titanium dioxide to that. And then we have some Blue Tide and some Klein Blue, Midnight Blue, Twilight. Some Twilight. Then I'm adding in the proper amount of fragrance oil into each container. The fragrance I'm using today is called Frost and Snowdrops. It's from Nature's Garden. This actually isn't the original scent that I did with my first couple of batches of Winter Wonderland many years ago, but whenever they ran out of that fragrance, this was my substitute, and now a lot of my customers say that this is the one they prefer. So that's what we're doing again for this year. Alrighty, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend these up real quick. These colors look amazing, and this white is so shiny. I know you guys can't see that from where you're sitting right now, but you'll be able to after I cut it all up. So let's go ahead and get our great big slab mold, and we'll start pouring this soap after this quick commercial break. We'll begin by pouring in some of this white just to get the whole base of our mold covered. And the fragrance oil actually behaves really well in cold process soap, so we'll have a lot of time to get some really pretty swirls in here, which I feel is kind of mandatory for this particular design. I also have to make sure that I'm getting some close to the edges here. We don't want those bars being left out. And with our Twilight Blue. And one of the things that I know I'm going to do is not scrape out my bowls. I want whatever is left inside the bowl to go on top of the soap. And it's just going to be a lot of this back and forth action, you guys. So enjoy the holiday jingle tunes. Okay, so everything is super runny right now, like super runny. I am not going to put any of my colors on top yet. I'm just gonna wait for this to set up, and then we'll come back and decorate the top. Okay, so we are back about 5 minutes or so later. I'm just going to put some of this on top. I'm going to start with the lightest color because my snowflakes are also a really light blue. So I want them to stand out. Therefore, I'm going to put this at the bottom so it's only just peeking through. I'm actually kind of flicking my spatula a little bit to get some drops on there. I thought I would swirl it at first, but I'm actually really liking the little drips because it reminds me of when snow is a little bit melty, you know, like icicles or something. The swirl would be pretty too, but I just feel like this kind of gives that frosty snowdrop look. Flick, flick, flick. Awesome. Okay, so now it's time to add our snowflakes. Now, snowflakes have changed a little bit over the years, but I'm very, very happy with them now. They're highly, highly detailed. I got this mold off of Amazon and it looks really good. I've got my grid to tell me where everything goes. And because everything is so liquidy right now, I'm going to be very careful how I put these in. I'm basically just going to drop them where I want. And because they're so flat, they should land the right way. Oops. Okay, so that one didn't work out very well. Neither did that one. Amazing. Okay, this is, what a tragedy. This is not working. Maybe if I turn it to the side, maybe that'll help. Okay, yeah, so turning it to the side really helped. I feel like this holiday season is going to be unusual. It already feels unusual. Like the stores, I am convinced, and y'all can just tell me if I'm crazy. I am convinced they brought Christmas stuff out earlier this year. In America, it kind of goes Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And I don't know what it is, but like I've heard people like much older than me, like my parents' age in their, you know, late 40s, early 50s, talk about how Thanksgiving keeps getting passed over, and how like Christmas starts in October, like right after Halloween. Now I see why they say that. Especially this year, the Christmas stuff came out the same time that the fall things did. And then I mean, listen, when I'm filming this, it's October like 25th, something like that. It's not even Halloween. All of the fall stuff in all the stores, it's on clearance right now. And it is picked clean. It's not even November. It's not even Halloween. It's picked clean and they're not restocking. I know for sure that this has not happened before. I know because I remember shopping for some Thanksgiving stuff for our last Thanksgiving, I would say a week after Halloween, and everything was still fully stocked. So I don't know if this is because of all the ships that are caught at a port or something, and so they didn't have any stuff to restock, so like once it was gone, it was gone. I don't know, but I'm trying to get my act together for the holidays because I'm afraid that if I wait too long, there's not gonna be anything left for me to get. All right, that's the last one in. For these little mess ups over here, I'm just going to try to fish them out without messing up the design too much. Fishing for snowflakes. A Katie story. Amazing. So before I put any of our glitter on, I'm going to add a little bit of that Sparkle Me Aqua. I've actually got to go get it. It's not in here. Actually, I'm going to use Sparkle Me Blue because that's what I have on hand, but all the other batches are going to have Sparkle Me Aqua. And I'm just going to spritz these snowflakes. I don't actually want this on all of the soap. I just want it where the snowflakes are because it really does make all of those teeny tiny details stand out so much. Maybe I'll dust these in a bag for future batches, but for now I'm just gonna spritz it directly on. Even just that little bit helps so much with making those details stand out. And now for the glitter. Now this is a custom blend. It is 1 part hollow eco-friendly glitter from Brambleberry and 2 parts Arctic Sparkle from the Good Glitter. This is my 2nd year using that blend from the Good Glitter. I am an affiliate. You can use my code down below to get 15% off your first purchase with them. all bio glitter. They have like delicious blends, you guys. So whether you're a crafter or a soap maker, you're definitely gonna need their stuff for your holiday soap making and crafting. These colors, like, they literally could not match my soap any more than they do. Like, it's literally perfect. Just shaking everything on gently. I feel like I should have done this first and then put all of the snowflakes on after, but okay, live and learn. I've never made this as a low top before. Now, if you have someone in your life that is a fan of the Frozen series, be them a niece, a nephew, a wee child you love but you're not related to, a Disney fan, just whoever that are a fan of this. This soap was originally inspired by the original Frozen movie. That is when I made it. I actually made it in like springtime. Then we moved it to winter. So that's how old it is. And here you go. This is what the new version looks like. I'll bring you guys in for a close-up. And this is what it looks like up close. I am so thrilled. This fragrance is on the lighter side. It's a lot gentler. It still has a very distinct smell and I love it. It definitely feels like winter. So we're gonna wait 18 to 24 hours and then we will come back. We will split this slab into loaves and cut the loaves into bars after this quick commercial break. Okay guys, you ready to cut these Winter Wonderland bars? I'll level with you. I needed to change out my TD. I don't remember where we got the titanium dioxide that I used for this particular soap, but Caleb and I both determined that it was causing us problems because you can see in some of this, like right here, the disbursement is not super good. It isn't what it should have been. I'm not entirely sure, again, where I got that TD, but once we changed it out, that problem went away. I also will probably let this soap set up a little more in the future. It was a little bit runny, so it's a little bit smeary, but besides those pretty minor changes, this is how the soap is going to stay. Lined everybody up here, press down. Wow, that's incredible. I'm wearing gloves today because I have so many soaps to cut and I knew that my hands would just get irritated. Like the eczema will start to flare because of all the hand washing, but that glove is really not helping my cause. But this is what the soap looks like. Here is the top. I just love it. I'm really glad actually that I didn't swirl the top. I feel like that looks like icicles. The scent is great per usual. I'm very, very pleased. This is a wonderfully icy soap palette. And those good glitters on top are they're really pulling it all together. I'm super pleased. So, question of the day. Which outdoor icy/snowy activity do you prefer? Ice skating or sledding? Now, I have gotten to do both. Ice skating was indoors, unfortunately, but we did sledding one year when there was the annual Texas snow. We get snow like one time every 2 years, sometimes every year here in Texas. And there was a big, beautiful 3-story house when I was like 11 years old. And so my dad and Caroline's dad took me and Caroline and our brothers to go sledding. And it was so much fun. We went down the hill on trash can lids. And it's like one of my favorite winter memories ever. So yeah, let me know your favorite down below. Let's get a conversation started about about sledding and ice skating. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you love the new updated soap design. I know I'm obsessed with it. I hope that all the people who are a little sensitive to fragrances are excited about this one. It's going to be available the first Saturday of December with the rest of our entire holiday collection. We already had a bundle pre-order for these items, but all of the individual bars will be available then. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, like going outside and making a snow snowman if that's something you can do in your area. Or maybe, if you can't, going out and getting a snow cone instead. What's your favorite flavor? I like watermelon. I don't really care what you do, just do something fun for yourself, and I will see you over on Instagram and TikTok and in our next video. So until then, bye for now. Yeah.